just came on here after a long day at the splash park with the kids. We actually went on a quite a long adventure because we didn't even know where it was. We just got in the vehicle and started like driving around trying to find it. I knew the street where it was off of, but I didn't know exactly where it was. It was a little tricky to find, but I got directions and we finally found it. And I didn't plan on spending the whole day there. We spent about 5 hours there because the kids were so excited to just be out of the house and playing with other kids and just playing with water. We spent 5 hours, but it's late. Kids are finally asleep. For some reason, they still went to bed late, even though they were exhausted from the splash park. They went to bed late, and I decided just now I was going to put my castor oil pack on. Then I realized it just dawned on me I never showed you guys um, how to apply this. So I'm like, okay, kids are sleeping. Let me show you. I ordered mine. Where did I order mine now? I can't remember, but it's called Queen of Thrones. This is the bag it comes in, and it has a bunch of instructions. So that's the pack right there. It might be easier for me to just show you. So this is mine. It did get a little bit of turmeric stain because you guys know if you've watched my videos before, you probably know I do use turmeric supplements. Like I open them up and get the actual turmeric powder out of them for when I get mastitis, because I had mastitis a couple of days ago. It hurt like hell. It actually hurt like hell, which it always hurt like hell, but every single time I get it, it's like I'm getting it all over for the first time, and I'm surprised how much it hurts. It hurts like my whole body hurt. Anyways, I digress. So this is my castor oil pack. It's basically um, fabric on the inside, and it's like this waterproof stuff on the outside. So what it asks, or the directions it gives you at first is that if it's new, to put like a tablespoon of it on here, or I guess 2 tablespoons on it, very first time. But because I've been using this one for a while, I'm just gonna lower this right here. I'm not gonna try to expose it and show you too much, but this is my belly. For those of you who don't know, who are just coming in here, um, I've had 2 kids, and I have very, very large uterine fibroids, and part of my treatment for it is, well, part of my treatment for it to shrink it naturally is using castor oil. So this is my castor oil pack. So I'm gonna show you guys. You see it has 2 strings on either side, right? So I just put it around like this. I start with the bottom one. Actually, I got mine upside down because I already started. I guess it doesn't matter. I can turn it back. Um, it's just that when I initially started using mine, I started using it upside down, so I always use it upside down. But it doesn't matter which way you use it. So I always secure, as you can see, I wrap them around and I brought them to the front. But I'm gonna secure the bottom first, and just like, sorry guys, I'm not trying to. If anything, you're just gonna see my C-section scar. I'm not trying to expose anything else here. Okay, so I just secure it like that and put my pants over it, pretty much just secure. And because the top I'm wearing is quite, it's not going to cover it. I usually have a top, a longer top that I reserve just for this. You want to wear stuff that you're not afraid to get oil on, because after using this for a while, the oil might start to seep out of the edges, which is a good sign really to replace your castor oil pack. Or to clean it if you really can't afford to replace it. It says on the instructions or the directions not to clean it and to just buy a new one. But to be honest with you, I have actually cleaned mine recently. That's why it's kind of, feels dry. I don't know if you can tell, but anyways, let's get on with this. So yeah, castor oil. I don't use tablespoons and stuff to measure anymore. I just literally just I just pour it right on my belly like that. And then I just rub it on. So for me, my uterine fibroids are the fundus, which is the top of my, um, I'm so tired, guys. What am I saying? The top of my uterus, the top of my uterus, yes, on the outside. I have fibroids on the outside, top part, mostly, predominantly on the top part. That's where my largest fibroids are. So that's why I concentrate my castor oil around here rather than like lower. For some people, it's lower abdomen or the lower part or underneath their uterus. My uterus is still quite enlarged because of the fibroids specifically. So as I'm pushing, I can actually feel, I guess, my uterus. I can feel my uterus. I can feel the fibroids. So yes, this is basically what I do. I try to do this every night if I can. You can always just add more. I try to get besides here and here. I know this is so awkward. This is so weird, but I just wanted to show you guys. Try to get in here because remember when I got my ultrasound and I told you my ovaries were kind of swollen because of that time that we were in a hotel and we were eating takeout and I accidentally ate food that I'm pretty sure had dairy in it because our stomachs were not okay after. So yeah, I try to also get, down here where my ovaries are, just in case there's any inflammation or anything, this is gonna help it. So pretty much that's what I do. Because I cleaned my pack recently, I'm gonna put a little bit more because basically it's supposed to be kind of saturated a little. Otherwise, it's just going to absorb all the oils. Okay, we're just gonna wipe the rest off of here, or you can use a paper towel. If you've been using this pack for a while, it won't, it'll be pretty saturated. You won't be able to wipe it off like that. So then I just wrap this up around like this. One thing I noticed, just an added benefit that I've noticed from using this is it helps with sleep. Oh my gosh, it really does help with if you're having trouble sleeping, you sleep a lot more sounder with castor oil on. I try to just put a little bit around my kidneys because I noticed they always check kidneys, eh? When they do ultrasound, they always check your kidneys. I just try to rub a little bit of castor oil around there just to make sure. Because when you have fibroids, apparently, that can, I forget the exact science behind it exactly, the theory, or not the theory, but the exact explanation. But your kidneys are at risk of just not very healthy, but just being at risk of failure or whatever because of how much. For those of you who have uterine fibroids, you understand how much blood you lose when you have uterine fibroids. I don't even lose nearly as much blood anymore because I went plant-based. I just cut out all the meat. At first I cut out red meat. Then I noticed when I was eating poultry and all that other stuff, I was still getting inflammation. I was still swelling up. So I cut that out. Then I just cut out and I was already lactose intolerant. So dairy was really limited for me. So I just cut it all out. I cut it all out. And to be honest with you, I've noticed such a big difference since. My biggest challenge is the sugars. Obviously, cutting out the sugars. I need to do more work to do that, to cut those out. But I'm waiting to get a new family doctor because we moved. For those of you that are just seeing this, we did move to a new city. We no longer live where we lived. We moved to a new city, and I need to get a new family doctor and get another ultrasound. And preferably now because I really feel like my uterus, my ovaries are kind of back to normal. They're not as swollen as they were at the time that I got that ultrasound done, the one that I showed you and did a video on the results. So I want to do another one. Anyways, I'm gonna go because I'm really tired. I want to go to sleep, but I just wanted to show you that. See, if you want, again, like I said, you could put a top over just to keep it. For me, it has not leaked. It has not like ended up on my sheets or anything or my clothes, but you could secure it with another top or whatever you want to do. But that's basically, it's very simple. As you can see, it's very, very simple. It's nothing complicated. It's not, if it's a good pack, get it from the place I got it from. It's not going to leak on you. Um, it stays put. It doesn't move when you're sleeping. It does not move at all when you're sleeping. It's just, it stays put until you wake up in the morning. Anyways, I'm going to go because I feel like I'm rambling. I'm repeating a lot of things because I'm very tired. I'm very, very tired. So I'll see you guys, I guess, tomorrow. I'll try to come on tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'll try to come on tomorrow, and I'll see you guys later. Have yourselves a good night. Ciao, 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 Bellas. Remember to always be kind to yourselves and always be your own best friends first. Yeah.